Hi guys, so today we're going to be prepping this turkey for Thanksgiving. By the time you're watching this, Thanksgiving is probably already gone, but you're gonna learn some useful stuff for next year. First order of business, we're making a compound butter. But first order of compound butter business, need butter. Second order of compound butter business, you need to soften your butter. So, in our bowl, we're gonna take this lemon that we already started to zest earlier. So we're gonna start by zesting our lemon. I'm not a real chef, y'all. Spoon. Alright, so we're gonna get nice and put that back here. Let's see where we are on butter. Butter's still harder than I would like. Nice. We're gonna go ahead and cut that like that. Bam. Go ahead. Squeeze all of that nice, delicious goodness in there. We want to keep this lemon intact though, because we're going to put it in our bird when we cook. Alright, so right now we have a nice little base. Cool. This is a garlic lemon base. This will be delicious. And into this, we're gonna add our herbs. So, usually I would only use thyme and rosemary, but at Harris Teeter, I got this pack that has rosemary, sage, and thyme. So, this is the sage. Don't know if I'm gonna use it yet, but we'll give it a nice smell. You gonna smell that? Yeah. Rosemary and thyme are gonna be our big players here. We might use some of that sage if we need to later, but I think right now we're just gonna start with a nice little twig of rosemary. We're gonna pull it off the stem. We don't need a ton of this, but like, I don't know, it's one of those good holiday flavors. And this is just our garlic butters. Alright, we're going in with the rosemary. Boom. Boom. Next up on the docket, we got thyme. Look at all this thyme on my hands.
Hi guys, this is me, Trenton, speaking. I apologize for that joke right there.
Bam, bam. Nice and herby. We just break that up with our fingers. We just want to get those oils nice and working together. Alright, gonna add a bunch of salt and pepper. Also, pro tip on the black pepper. Or I guess salt, too. Oh, a lot of pepper. It's alright. This is real life. We make mistakes here, but look at this shit. That's no mistake. Oh, give that a nice smell. Oh, that's pretty good. Boom. Beautiful. Pull that through. We'll go quarters again. Look at bam. Bam, bam. Look, even the old used ones, the one that we squeeze the juice out of, we'll still look. So we can throw those inside of the turkey. So I don't really have a whole lot of cooking secrets. It's just normal stuff, really. So if you want to take this as a secret, then take it how you will. My secret, again, quote unquote, for a beautiful, delicious, and not dry turkey is a copious amount of butter. This is 3 sticks. That's 3 cups, y'all.
Alright guys, so you might be wondering why I'm lifting that big ceramic bowl off my butter. So, I had learned this trick online, where you get a bowl really, really hot, and then you put that bowl over the butter that you want melted, or softened. But unfortunately it didn't work, so we had to go back to the microwave at the end of this.
I'm gonna just pop this in the microwave for a quick second. Definitely softer. That's probably perfect. Oh heck yeah. Alright, so you can see where I poked it. So remember that delicious garlic herb paste that I made? Not even paste really. We're just gonna all that. And we got all this garlic coming back in.
So now's the time, if you have the time, to let your butter sit overnight. You can let this sit in your fridge for a couple days if I'm being honest, but the longer it sits, the more flavors you're going to develop.
This almost has a mashed potato-like consistency, but this is our nice, delicious garlic herb butter. We're gonna be slathering our turkey. We are opening up our turkey. Actually, I'm gonna grab the trash can. Grab this turkey. So you think all that's in there is turkey? No. There's a bunch of liquid. We gotta poke that liquid out. Careful not to cut your turkey or yourself. Here we got a turkey. We got a neck in here somewhere. We got a little bit of ice because this was frozen. Neck. This is your turkey neck. So at some point, this was attached down here. And there was a head going bok, 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 bok. But now,
You mean gobble?
Sure. But now it's in my hand. Because sometimes they will have packets of giblets. Right now, there's a piece of fat that is just kind of hanging out. I'm gonna take that out. But if you look in there, you can start seeing the rib cage down there. I'm gonna move it now. Yeah, that's where the neck would connect. Thank you, Mr. Turkey, for giving us all this meat. All right, so right now I'm patting this turkey dry. Everything will work out so much better if you start with a dry bird. And under the armpits, or the wing pits, what are you gonna call it?
All right, so this is everything that we're gonna use to season the bird.
All right, we're back with our bird. So right now, I'm gonna just start this by seasoning the turkey with a ton of salt, like a stupid amount of salt. Gonna make your turkey taste more like turkey and more like all the rest of the stuff that we're gonna put in it. It's delicious garlic butter and all of our vegetables and our herbs. So. Then we'll flip it over and do it again on the other side. But right now I'm gonna finish seasoning the top. Also, have one turkey hand and one non-turkey hand because we don't want everything to be touching the meat. We're also gonna go with some garlic powder. I don't know how traditional this is. We've got garlic everywhere. It's only gonna make it taste better. We're going to season the inside of this very liberally with this bad baby over another stupid amount of salt. Also, season up high so then you're covering more area with each sprinkle. And we're gonna do more garlic powder back here. So, the inside of the bird. We're gonna stuff it with vegetables. I don't do stuffing. I don't do any of that. We're gonna do real vegetables in here. Onion. Basically our mirepoix with lemon over here is what we're gonna be putting in there. Carrots, celery, more onion. All of these great, amazing flavors that are only gonna make our bird taste better. We got some falling out, and that's all right. We'll see to get this as full as possible. Add a dollop of this butter, if not a little more than a dollop. The best we can do is get the inside and the outside. Probably isn't the prettiest looking thing in the world, but once we pull this out the oven tomorrow, this is gonna be amazing. So we're at this stage almost where we can't fit anymore. We'll throw. All right, we close the party. Party's closed. So now that we've got the bird stuffed, we're gonna start slathering on this butter mixture all over the outside.
Alright, so at this point, I'm trying to pull the skin away from the breast so that we have a pocket for our butter to live in.
It'll wear your turkey like a glove. I get my hand all the way on this side and all the way on that side. So what I'm gonna do, grab a nice big glob of this stuff. We're gonna stuff it all the way up under there.
Yes, I am aware of how gross this looks.
Get everywhere you can. Massage it all in. We don't care about our health. We're using all 3 sticks of butter. Once you get the butter under the skin, you can start moving it around on the outside, just so you kind of even it out. Because again, we made a pocket in there. It's probably not the most appealing thing to watch. Me sliding my hand in and out of this turkey. Everywhere from the wings to the back to the thighs, everywhere. We're also going to try to tuck these wings in a tad. Are we massacring a bird that's already been massacred? Is it worth it? I don't truly know yet, but we'll find that out when this comes out the oven. So now with the rest of this butter mixture.
Alright, so you just gather that butter and you spread it all across that bird. Spread it everywhere you can. Every single inch of that turkey needs to have butter.
So don't freak out if you're trying this at home and you're like, wow, that is not sticking, because mine is not sticking either. And all of these flavors are gonna make one amazing turkey. A lot of this is focused on the breast, because the breast dries out the fastest. We want nice juicy meat. Yeah, I am going to take a little bit of this though and go around the bottom. And if a little bit of it falls down to the bottom, that's great, because all that means this bird is going to be cooking in the fumes of this butter. It's going to moisten it from the underside. A nice dusting of our herbs that we still have on it. These are final touches. Again, all that salt that we put on before, I'm not going to say it all.
Hey, bro, your shirt.
It definitely didn't all come off.
Your shirt. Hey!
We're gonna let this sit overnight before we bake it. So all of these flavors are gonna get amplified. We're gonna cover this with foil and then set it in the fridge until tomorrow morning when we pop it
Oh, bless you.
into the oven.
Alright, so now it's time to set our oven to 325. Alright, there we go. Alright, so our turkey is going in the oven. We're going to leave that in there for about 4 hours, 4.5 hours at 325. Alright, so now we are taking the turkey out. It took about an hour longer than we had anticipated, so 5 hours total cooking time. I had to put some aluminum foil over the breast so it didn't get too dry. So these are just some finishing shots. And here is our dinner. That's what we ate by the fire. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Alright, so that's the turkey. That's one of the juiciest turkey recipes that I know. Probably the best, just hands down turkey recipe that I've ever had. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. All the good stuff. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.